Hey, how's it going? We are continuing a series where we're taking a look at different networks available out there who are, to say the least, should support all the businesses out there who are looking to develop their ideas, potentially from idea. There are facilities, people, perhaps finance available, or perhaps they would guide you towards that direction. Sometimes there is a funding available, but not necessarily all the time. They might offer credits, right? So there's no money exchanging hands, right? Some of those facilities have that would help you to take your idea from idea phase all the way to prototype and commercialization, where you can actually potentially just start generating capital from your prototype, your idea, right? So hopefully, more businesses would be able to do that, as well as covering every institution in more detail. Some of the information I'm taking from different resources. Some of them I'm just trying to be funny, I guess. Sometimes I do know some of those institutions, and I like to understand a little bit better about the rest of those. But either way, within this video, we're taking a look at Manufacturing Technology Center (MTS), and let's try to understand a little bit better about this institution. Manufacturing Technology Center (MTS) is a research and technology organization based in the United Kingdom. The MTS focuses on driving advancements in manufacturing technologies and processes, collaborating with industry partners to promote innovation and competitiveness. So this is potentially some of the targets that some of those institutions would like to set for themselves. Uh, let's jump on the company's website and what information is available up there. Again, I'm not promoted by any of those organizations. I should, perhaps I should. It's admitting, right? I would then, I'll consider taking a more in-depth understanding and presenting that information in a different manner, I guess. Other than that, I might skip and choose more interesting things that I can share about the companies. If anything, offer my critiques, I guess, constructive, right? So, if anything, we can all grow and become better. Some of those areas where this institution is focusing on, that would be aerospace, constructions, defense and security, food and drink, healthcare, infrastructure, power and energy, and the last one, that would be space. That's very challenging areas, and that's a lot of areas. I don't know how well they're managing to do that, but there's a lot of areas, and some of those areas like space, right? What kind of professionals you need to have access to, how well. But either way, this is a very ambitious, to say the least, areas that they have chosen to tackle. Let's take a look a little bit better about the process, and let's try to understand how any business can potentially benefit of working with this organization, right? The way how they structure that, they would have three different buckets, right? And yourself, and based on your needs, you might fall in one of those buckets, but either way. Again, you would need to have not necessarily entry level, so you need to have some understanding when it comes to perhaps manufacturing and understanding industry in which you're operating. Perhaps we're talking about professionals, hopefully. Well, either way, so they are offering some of the technical solutions up there. One of the buckets, they can potentially help you to lower the cost, improve quality, make it quicker, and when it comes to higher volume, they can improve that, and especially not necessarily small batches that you would be manufacturing in, right? So perhaps some of those areas that they can improve. Next bucket can be assembly something, right? So at lower cost but quality quicker, right? So it's the same, right? As well as last one, that would be use data more effectively. So how are you collecting that data? Perhaps IoTs, Internet of Things, how are they collecting data, how you're using, as well as how you can potentially improve that data and optimizing that data. When it comes to perhaps, I can put things into perspective, I guess. When it comes to having too much of your capital invested in stock, perhaps if you currently have a lot of capital, that you can potentially have that capital working for you, if you have a lot of capital tied into stock, overstocking, right? Perhaps 40%, right? Perhaps you can reduce that up to 10-15%. But that's very thin, I guess, compared to slowly reducing, right? Because we're entering all this season, you might be interested in investing a little bit more in stock. But again, how you can collect that data, optimize that data, and if anything, improve how you're sourcing some of the assembly materials, right? So because it's very hard to give advice based on the very unique circumstances that a lot of businesses might find themselves in. Uh, if I have to perhaps explain a little bit better, right? We might be interested in taking a look at other players in the market and how they are doing it things. So then we can put things into perspective. So other businesses, I'm being very serious right now, right? How we can put things into perspective, and so other players will understand how to begin and where to begin and how to start. So let's take a look at some of the examples. Right, some of the top performing companies can be based within China right now, currently based on output and some of production volumes, what they are doing, right? And they're looking to enter Europe's market, right? How are they gonna do it? Similar how US is doing the entry into a huge market from places like Ireland. So China is looking to enter Europe's market from places like Romania, and how they're looking to set up infrastructure when it comes to manufacturing facilities within Europe. And how they're doing it within Romania, I would highly recommend to take a look at some of the examples there. And then it comes, in particular, when it comes to manufacturing, since we talk about something that can potentially cost a lot of money, right? So that's in a way how we can put things into perspective. And if you are interested in trying to understand how you have something that works, your business model, one that's working, how you're looking to scale your business model, and when it comes to setting up facilities, running those facilities, you can take a look at world-leading companies up there who are looking to do exactly the same thing currently within places like Romania. So that's an example how you can take a look and try to understand a little bit better. In particular, if you are new, you don't really know how to set up those how to set up those facilities, how to run manufacturing, as well as how to set up all the infrastructure, right? Okay, once that been said, we can carry on with what this organization is doing, right? Manufacturing system solutions. From our extensive expertise across a range of industry sectors at MTS, understanding that these challenges and the pressures faced by manufacturers, we use our expertise to work like hands on with you, so potentially without problem. Basically, sometimes it can be very bespoke, very unique problems, right, or custom problems. Developing manufacturing system solutions to solve your challenges for the short and longer term, but working with your team. The MT blends a range of services and world-leading technologies to provide a holistic approach, so full approach. So whatever problem that might be, delivering the most progressive, productive outcomes of their business, as we are passionate about developing tomorrow's industry solutions and deploying new technologies on the factory floor for today. So I guess that's the service pitch. So let me check, right? We will always aim to improve your productivity, reduce costs, embed involve new technologies, de-risk the use of technologies in your workspace, ultimately help to accelerate UK's industrial growth. So it's something that they're looking to achieve. It doesn't say nothing about the prices. I don't know if it's been funded by tax money. Hopefully it is, so they can potentially support more businesses when it comes to manufacturing, if anything, entering different markets, or perhaps establishing yourself within UK's market. If you are interested in learning more, I have published a book, Game Strategy. Within this book, I have put all my life's work into very simple, I would say very simple concepts to understand how you operate business, how you can understand business when it comes to generating capital and offer value to your investors as well as your shareholders. That would be your customers, your staff, how you can potentially support and help others. But before you can do any of that, you need to understand it. Right? So I was trying to make it as simple as possible. I can. I've thought about it for a very, very long time, as well as myself. I have done so much time researching different areas and looking for the best way how I can share this information. And some of those concepts I personally believe are very well thought out concepts. You can find it in the description below as well as QR code in the corner. Uh, there are so many different opportunities available, as well as this particular organization constantly completing or launching different projects. So I would highly recommend to reach out to this organization and see how it can potentially work together. It seems that they have a lot of industry partners, research institutions, as well as they constantly working and improving or day-to-day operations when it comes to doing business. Let's finish on that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.